Hello everyone. So previously in the previous sections we studied what pronouns are, what the cases of pronouns are, and the challenges and the confusions that could arise as to which pronoun to use, subject pronoun or object pronoun. Here again in this particular module we'll be looking to another set of challenge that might come up and the ways that we can avoid it. Now, when pronouns are there before nouns, sometimes for clarity or to emphasize, we write pronoun and a noun together. So people can often use an object pronoun when they mean to use a subject pronoun and vice versa. So for example, here in this example, look at the sentence without the word we. Writers enjoy writing fiction. So here, to emphasize about writers, we can use the pronoun. We writers enjoy writing fiction. Now at the same time, you might also ask me that us writers enjoy writing fiction. So both of the words somewhat sound correct, like both the pronouns, subject pronoun and object pronoun, both of it sounds right. Like we can either use we writers enjoy writing function or us writers enjoy writing function. So in that case, how would you choose which pronoun to actually use? So in that case, what you have to do is you have to ignore the noun and see whether the pronoun is correct on its own. So here, if we ignore the noun writers and read the sentence with just the pronoun, we'll know whether it's correct or not. Let's test it. We enjoy writing fiction. Sounds right. Us enjoy writing fiction. Doesn't sound right. So in that case, we can finalize that we would be the correct word because even without the noun, the sentence sounds correct. We enjoy writing fiction. We writers enjoy writing fiction. So that's how we choose which pronoun to use in such cases. Now look at this example. The teacher explained the lesson to students. To emphasize, we can either use we or we can use us. Now in that case, what we'll do is we'll ignore the noun, we'll ignore students, and we'll see. The teacher explained the lesson to us. Sounds right. The teacher explained the lesson to we. Doesn't sound right. So in that case, we can finalize that us is the pronoun that has to be used. The teacher explained the lesson to us students. So this is how you choose the correct pronoun. Now, when sentences uses than or as to compare, it can be again difficult to choose the correct pronoun. So in that case, what you will do is, in this particular case, you will see what is missing in the sentence. Okay. So in this case, you will be seeing what is missing in the sentence. Now here you can see, Diana is a better speller than I. He knows I am, right? So am is missing. So I is the correct pronoun that has to be used. Now you will say that Diana is a better speller than me. This also sounds correct. Absolutely right. This sounds correct. Now this can be used in informal speeches and all. But when we are writing it in a formal setting, me would be wrong. So in that case, you have to see what is missing in the sentence. Diana is a better speller than I am. So you can look at the previous slide and see why other examples and see and read for yourself the correct statements. Now for example, he knows a lot more than she does. She plays basketball just as well as I do. Now here she plays basketball just as well as me. Although it sounds correct, it is not correct when it will be written formally. So I is the word that should be used, and in such cases you have to see what is missing in the sentence. Okay. Now why we do this is because, like, In sentences with than or as, different pronouns can create different meanings. So here, imaginary monsters scare my little brothers more than me. Now what is missing here? More than they scare me. Now the monsters don't scare me as much as they scare my little brothers. Now here the sentence has been completely changed. The meaning also has been changed. So that's why you have to be careful with the kind of pronouns that you're using, and keep in mind the pointers that I have told you in this slide as well as the previous slides. Go through it, sit and go through all the examples and the pointers. It is easy to understand. Thank you.